How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Australian Made channel. Today, not playing games, going to be doing an English Premier League prediction for the 2023-2024 season. And I'm just going to jump straight into it with Liverpool up top. That is my team. I believe they're going to win. You know, but we'll see. Feeling like Darwin Núñez has a good second season form if you compare it to Benfica and that. So fingers crossed. Gakpo is good. Getting the Szoboszlai, butchered that, but that's okay. And McAllister in the midfield is going to help out as well. They're still trying to make more signings, so I'm hoping we do that as well. Yeah, we'll go over with Liverpool in first. There we go. And then second, I'm going to put Man City just because they're just super consistent at being up the top. And I don't think they're going to not finish second, that is for sure. They're battle tried and tested as far as playing like 60 games a year and all that. Even though they got rid of Gundogan or whatever, like that's been their formula for years now. They just rotate the players out. KDB's still there, and that's all that matters to them really. And go Arsenal third. I think because of Champions League and that, gonna make it harder for them. It's a different beast trying to play in Europe again after. So I can't even remember the last time they were in Europe, like in Champions League Europe. That is long time. So they're going to be definitely third. Fourth, I'm going to go Man United, but I think there's going to be a close battle between Man United and Arsenal. Definitely going to be back and forth. Who's going to get that spot? And then after that, I went Newcastle, only because, like, same as Arsenal, playing in Champions League, even though it's probably only going to affect them for 6 extra fixtures. But I feel like they could be a team that mucks around in the League Cup for quite a while as well. But yeah, chucking them there, simple as that. And then I've gone with Aston Villa, Emery Ball. I reckon they're going to be tough. I reckon they're not going to score a lot of goals, don't get me wrong. I think they're just going to win 1-0, 2-1, draw against the big teams, be frustrating to play against. Just that style of, you know, game that he's had and shown that he can control with, what was he, with Espanyol or Villarreal, whoever he was with in Spain. As a manager, he was just a pain in the arse to put up with. So you know, that's why they're going to be in a Europa League spot. And then Brighton after that, I mean, sure, McAllister's gone on that, but I feel like they've got a system set in place that, you know, worked for so long now to keep them up in that level, and it's just a prick to drop down to Brighton. And, you know, there's still Matoma or whatever his name is out wide, he's going to cause havoc. I'm sure Cancedo's still going to be there. I don't think they've made it too dear for anyone to buy him, so he's staying there. I feel like they'll be alright to stay at that sort of level. And then I've just gone Chelsea because I feel like they're still too much of a calamity shit show, honestly. They're fucked. They're in that sort of fucking Andy Carroll stage of Liverpool's time where they're spending big money and then shit wasn't going well. They can just flop around there, I reckon. Or hopefully we don't lose to them this weekend, eh? That'll be shit. Then after that I've gone Tottenham, just because I butchered that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there we go. Then I've gone Tottenham 9th, just because paying drama, like even if he stays there, the psychology of it all, when a player doesn't want to be somewhere, they just ain't it, and they're going to struggle. And I feel like it was good in Scotland. He's going to be like a Gerrard, managing in Scotland, dominating there. Go to the English Premier League, different beast, and then you're sort of stuck. Burnley, next, company ball. Dominated the championship. Disciple of Pep, that's sort of a fucking tagline for, Arteta and that as well, and he's shown that he can work with it. So I feel like Burnley are definitely going to be that promoted team that does bits. Then after that, I've gone West Ham, simply because playing in Europe again, sold their best player, and have not signed anyone as of recording this on the 9th of August. Few days out from the start of the Premier League, so I feel like they're in a bit of trouble. Not a disaster case. I feel like it could change if they buy in January. Maybe that's their plan, but their owner's in shambles. Their owner's getting indicted or something as well, so sucks to suck. Then I'm going with Forest. I feel like they bought so many players last year. Well, they can go there. So they bought so many players last year, and they've kept them as a group. Was that Maitland-Niles or whatever his name is, dominating the under 21 World Cup or whatever. But they got a good core group. Nico Williams is sick. I think they're gonna definitely just be a team that's up and grinds out the year in that the lower part of the high mid-table as this tier maker has it. And then after that, actually, pause on that. I had Fulham there. Simply because they were very good last year. I don't even know if Mitrovic is there or not. Who knows, honestly. With the Saudi stuff, it's hard to keep up with it all. I still feel like, and they got Willian, they got that Vinicius out wide. He's really good. And I feel like they'll just stick around still. In there, like I said about Forest, they were a battler last year, but I feel like they're going to be less of a battler because that core group's together still. And they're going to stick around for another season. And then I've gone with Brentford. Ivan Toney, #1 striker for them. I'm not betting on him to come back in and dominate when he does come back. Bit of a gamble for them to even want to try and do anything drastic in the market, I feel, money-wise. They can take a punt at it if they want, but no, they're going to stick around, but they're not going to be the team they were last year, that is for sure. And then after them, I've gone Sheffield. Feel like they're staying up. Feel like they can do it. And that's just sort of a legacy thing for me. They were in the Premier League when I was younger, so I feel like I'd have them stay up there again. That'd be cool. But I don't see them going down based on who I have below them. It's pretty much why they're where they are. Crystal Palace. Wilfried Zaha's gone. They got. Besides that, what the fuck do they have? I don't even know. That's the thing. It was. I swear, watching them last year, it was all for years. It's been get the ball out wide to Zaha, let him cook, let him set up the goal, be the playmaker, do something. So I feel like with him gone, they're going to be sinking down the table a little bit more. And then I've kept Luton Town up just because of the vibes. I feel like if they keep their pitch, the grimy, grotty, long grass, dry, clumpy piece of shit that it is, it's going to be a nightmare for the good teams to even want to pass and move on it. They can play their dirty game, sit deep, cohesive unit, and just have a sick-as home record that keeps them out of the relegation zone. I feel like that's probably what they're sitting around talking about. Is their main plan to stay alive in the Premier League, so, you know, hopefully they do, because I think that'd be pretty fun. And then I go on with Everton to go down, because fuck them, finally want them gone. People say, oh, I won't be saying about a Merseyside derby in the Premier League, fuck off. I bet if they get relegated next season in both the League Cup and the FA Cup, Everton will face Liverpool because of, you know, the magic of the game. It'll just be fixed. Simple as that. They'll make sure they're on the same side of the bracket so they can meet. And we'll have Merseyside derbies in the domestic cups. But they can go down. And it'll just be extra funny because they've got the new stadium coming up. New stadium has played in the Championship. Fuck off. Sean Dyche is a bit of a worry to try and contest against, but I feel like you can't keep that group together. I think they're fucked. And then I've gone with Bournemouth next. Second season syndrome for them, I feel. You know, they're doing a little bit here and there, but I just don't think it's going to pan out for them that well this year. I know I said about like Brighton, it's a tough drive down there, but Bournemouth, the Vitality Stadium isn't getting all that. I feel like they're going to struggle. Probably get another Walloping similar to what they got from Liverpool last season. That'd be cool. Maybe even better if it is from us. But yeah, I think they're gone. And they'll go on Wolves last. They've had a shit show over time. I bet their manager is the first one to leave, not get sacked. I bet the manager walks out. It is just a nightmare of a time for them, I feel. They're in big, big trouble. And so that's my final prediction there, with Wolves saying goodbye to the Premier League after a decent amount of time up there. But as I said, yeah, here's the top European spots for the Premier League. I feel though, isn't it next year they changed the league structure, so it'd be Newcastle still would be a Champions League spot technically, because there's going to be more teams in it. So if they're up there, then they're still making Champions League again, finishing 5th. But they're not finishing above that. Yeah, the mighty Reds on top. That is the plan. That is the goal. I feel like Jurgen can get it done with the boys. Van Dijk's new captain. I think that's good. Don't get me wrong. I think Man City's going to be right behind them. It's going to be one of those seasons where they're neck and neck. But then a cool 3rd, 4th playoff between Arsenal and Man United is just going to be something fun to watch as well. I feel like Newcastle will be clear of Aston Villa, but Aston Villa and Brighton will be close competing. Chelsea's going to be in their own little gap, I think. Same with Tottenham. And then the higher mid, the lower part of the higher mid and the higher part of the lower mid, I feel would be pretty interesting. Luton, love to see them escape on the final day at the heartbreak of Everton. That'd be really, really funny, really fun. You know, that Champion Sunday will be really good. yeah, that is my prediction. So if you like that, give it a like, give it a comment, tell me your predictions, tell me how wrong I am, how right I am, and then we'll review this at the end of the season. So you can all rinse me, laugh at me, or go, fuck, you did a good job. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. Remember, daily uploads, like, subscribe. Peace.